Monday through Friday, I am a stay-at-home mom, and Saturdays and Sundays, I am a beauty ambassador. So I'm able to shine in both areas of my personal and professional life. I'm willing to tell my story. I'll tell my story over and over again if it will help people. That's who I've always been, and that's who I'm always going to be. For a great portion of my life, it has been difficult to have the health care that my health has deemed necessary. When you're underinsured, you will push whatever issues you have to the side, and you're not thriving, you're struggling.
Texas has the highest rate of uninsured in the United States, and this definitely affects maternal health.
We have a higher maternal mortality rate, and Black women are at a much higher risk. Traditionally, Texas has cut off new moms coverage 2 months after pregnancy, and you've barely begun to heal at that point.
It takes far more than 8 weeks to recover from pregnancy. Postpartum care should be seen as an ongoing process. Women need support during that period. You need access to medical care, you need access to therapy, and you need access to help co-manage any other conditions that you might be dealing with.
During COVID, our moms on Medicaid were able to keep their insurance for longer than the 2 months postpartum. This was a limited time thing, but it really gave us a good example of how that coverage can really impact their lives.
I figured out that I was pregnant, and I started going to my doctor's appointments, and they basically let me know that I was miscarrying. After my miscarriage, the healthcare that I received changed me. I went through a period where I said to myself, I'm not okay. And me being able to have those few months of extra care allowed me to go through therapy and make sure that that traumatic experience, I wasn't gonna continue to carry it with me in a negative way. So I was very thankful for that. And from there, I became pregnant again. Bringing a child into this world physically and mentally and emotionally is life-changing. You need a lot of support. I wanted to use my voice and my story to make sure that mothers got 12 months of postpartum healthcare coverage that they so deserve.
We've been fighting with our partners on this particular issue for 3 sessions, so 6 years we've been fighting for this. And bringing our moms like Patrice down to the session to courageously share their stories of how this extended coverage saved their lives.
Working with Diana and Texans Care for Children was pretty cool. So you work with the organization that's knowledgeable, and then there's me that has a story. We're able to come together as a force and make things happen. So I became pregnant again, and I had a high-risk pregnancy. So I had to have a lot of specialists that needed to see me, and I ended up carrying my baby to full term. And being able to be on Medicaid, I was again allowed to be seen.
Move adoption, Mr.
Ms. Rose
Speaker.
moves that the House adopt the Conference Committee report on HB 12. This is a record vote. The clerk will ring the bell. Show Ms. Rose voting aye. There being 134 ayes and 9 nays, the Conference Committee report is adopted.
When House Bill 12 finally passed on the last day of session, felt a tremendous amount of relief that it actually happened.
I was there when the governor came in to sign the bill, and you could just see the smiles on everybody's faces. I'm very shy about telling people like, hey, I helped the bill get passed by telling my story. And people are like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And I'm like really shy about it, but I'm like, it is kind of cool, right?
Groups like Texans Care for Children played a critical role in helping to pass this legislation. As a healthcare provider, I am so excited that they partnered with us to help make this happen.
The work that Texans Care for Children does in the community is a necessity to evoke the change that we need to come together and thrive.
One of the greatest things I've been able to say recently is that your healthcare coverage is not going to stop at 8 weeks postpartum. This next year is so important for watching you, and we are going to be able to actually care for you and not kick you out of the system and hope for the best. Like, I love that.
Camila Joy is vibrant. She's tenacious. She's a very happy, brilliant child. Getting the healthcare that I needed allows me to be 100% of myself, to be the best mother to Camila that I can be, and that's what she deserves.
This is a great first step, but there's still so much work to be done to help moms and babies in Texas. We can make progress when we are consistent and we work together. Progress is possible.